Estamos haciendo las pruebas para la televisión, chicos. Hola Eric, ¿cómo estás? Parece que ya va el video fluido, vamos a ver cómo nos va a quedar. Estamos ya a pocos minutos de el inicio de la transmisión. ¿Se escucha bien? Sí. Al inicio de la transmisión del... En teoría es a las 8 de la noche, en 3 minutos debería iniciar ya la transmisión de Sony para la E3 2018. Como se ven, bajan los DVDs sonidos. ¿Cómo bajo eso? ¿De qué me hablas? ¿Los DVDs de sonido? ¿A qué te refieres? Yo sé, brother. Pero en teoría es a las 8 de la noche, hora Ecuador. En teoría es a las 8 de la noche, hora Ecuador. No te entiendo, pero también tienes que hablarme. Me imagino que ahí está mejor, te avisas. Aquí se baja el volumen, mira. Con la música de la televisión, me imagino que ahí está mejor. Vamos a probar. Pero si ves que le bajo un montón, igual sigue bastante alto. Ahí le apagué en teoría. Ah, sí. Si ves que le bajo un montón, igual sigue bastante alto. ¿Cómo estamos ahí de tema de música? Iremos probando. el sonido de los... Eso piensa que está el sonido del micrófono altísimo. Igual se oye, cachas. Igual se oye el tema del... Igual se oye. Si es que solo te muestro los dB de sonido, tu sonido controlado de tus escritorios. ¿Y desde dónde hago eso? Estoy en esta PC. Otro rato. El micrófono está lo más alto, está al 100, menos 1. La otra vez estaba mejor el tema del sonido, no sé qué le pasaba ahora. Igual está... No, no se lo como lo quito. No te quiero cambiar el nombre.
Please welcome Sean Layden.
Ya está bien.
Hey guys. Good evening everyone and welcome. And thank you for making the time tonight to come to church. This fulfills your obligation for the coming Sunday, for those of you who need to know that. But thank you for coming out. It's great to see the congregation as large as it is tonight under this single tent. And for those of you who may be a bit apprehensive because you remember that movie Kingsman, this doesn't end that way.
Con la transmisión de Sony de E3
But no, again, thank you. And as you can see from this evening, here again at PlayStation, we've decided to mix it up a little bit in the way that we're doing our E3 presentation this year. You know, we look at what the stories have we tell and the things that we want to impart to our fans here with us and their fans on the live feed worldwide. And that changes our design ideas around what we can do for this show. So tonight, we're going to have, rather than a bombardment of new creative, we're going to take all of you on a journey deeper into some of the key titles we've talked about before, but we're going to talk about them in a different way tonight, a deeper way, so you can learn about what's going on with these games and what's coming up in the future. You know, what we look at here at Worldwide Studios and inside Sony Interactive Entertainment, we really want to take our love for gaming and make it sing, and make it sing very loudly. It's a gaming industry, it's sometimes called, but certainly inside our studios, we see gaming as a vocation. It's a calling. It's what we do. It's what we have to do. Our teams of creatives and studios and designers, they have stories to tell and things they want to show you and places they'd like to take you. That's what we're trying to do here at PlayStation. This coming year is going to be all about those kind of games that we can deliver to you in a way that's going to blow your minds. And tonight, we're beginning here in this tent, this church tent we've created here in Los Angeles to let you start that journey with us and let us tell you our stories for the next hour or so. So without further ado, it is my great honor and my unique privilege to invite to the stage, introduce to you, Gustavo Santaolalla.
Bueno, veamos qué nos tiene de nuevo Sony. Dice que van a volar nuestra mente con los nuevos títulos y con lo que nos van a presentar el día de ahora en el E3 2018 de Sony o de PlayStation. Veamos qué nos trae esta presentación. Cierto, una presentación de juegos de video. Veamos qué nos trae Sony en este inicio de presentación. Normalmente cuando son buenas las presentaciones empieza algo frío el asunto y luego nos sorprenden con algo espectacular. Ojalá sea esta la ocasión. ¿Cómo estás, Tocayo? ¿Cómo estás, Eric? Estamos ahí. Eso suena Far Cry, ¿no? Eso suena Far Cry 5, no sé.
Went out one night to make a little round. I met little Sadie and I shot her down. Went back home.
Naughty Dog.
44 pistol under my head. I woke up in the morning about 9:30. Hacks in the buggy standing on the right. Jets and gamers standing around. Taking little Sadie to her burial.
Jugué el primero, no lo acabé la verdad, pero veamos qué nos presenta ahora. The Last of Us 2. Alcides Benítez, alta barba, regale. Otra vez Castañeda presentará el PlayStation 5, no creo, amigo, todavía no. Todavía no. The Last of Us 2, chicos. Juegazo, juegazo, juegazo.
Yeah.
Bueno, esto es un... la cinemática y todo eso, que ojalá y nos den algo de juego, ¿no? Ojalá nos den algo de juego.
I give you guys 2 weeks until you're back together.
Not gonna happen. She, say something, dude?
El sonido del micrófono no es muy bueno, ya que es con el que juego en la Play. Muy pronto esperemos tener un micrófono profesional, pero mientras tanto le hacemos, chicos, gracias por su like.
Elon?
Jesse.
Hey, don't forget we leave at first light, so get some rest.
Yes, sir.
Ella es una adolescente.
Why don't you start with me?
Ellie.
Okay, I have a very serious question for you.
Ellie.
How bad do I smell? Like a hot pile of garbage? Oh.
Huele horrible.
Okay. Oh. How about that? Gross. You love it.
Hola, está confundida, ¿no?
Every guy in this room is staring at you right now.
Todavía no sale, amigo, el 2. Tengo el 1.
Maybe they're staring at you.
Que se jugó, yo jugué en la PlayStation 3. Nunca jugué el remaster de la PlayStation 4. Pero tengo el 1 que me regaló mi esposa.
I'm just a girl, not a threat.
Juan David Castañeda, ¿puedes jugar Rainbow? Bueno, ahorita estamos con el hype de la E3,
I
brother.
think they should be terrified.
Después tal vez. No, no. Wow. Topan algo muy sensible en los juegos de video ahora, ¿no? Bueno, parece que ahora además de un poco de tensión en el juego van a poner un poco de... se van a poner un poco más sangriento. O sea, realmente este es un juego para personas que tienen más de 18 años. Esto ya es gameplay. Unos muy buenos gráficos, ¿no? Y un sonido espectacular. No, amigo, estoy retransmitiendo la E3 que se está celebrando ahorita en Los Ángeles. Yo no estoy jugando. Mira, estoy transmitiendo una conferencia que se llama la E3, que se celebra en Los Ángeles todos los años, donde dan los mejores, se dan los lanzamientos de los mejores juegos que saldrán a finales de este año y para el 2019, o para la próxima generación de consolas, como ya se vio en Bethesda, y un poco de Xbox también. Quédate aquí para que veas qué es lo que va a salir. Uy. Ya se rayaron en este juego mal, weón.
Spread out.
Te clonaste, sigues Benítez. Muy bien. Dejen su like, chicos, es importantísimo. Al final de la transmisión, pues daremos nuestro punto de vista sobre los juegos y sobre lo que se viene en PlayStation, pues veamos cómo va esto. A ver. Ay, ay, ay. Muy buenos gráficos, muy buenos gráficos. Otro. Nos da algo de gameplay de Last of Us 2. Hermoso. A ver qué le va a hacer. Me imagino que algo muy sangriento. Ay. Se comió el martillo, güey. Corre. Así cambié las armas. Ojalá en este juego la inteligencia artificial sea un poco más difícil. Es así, porque en Far Cry 5 la inteligencia artificial es un desastre. O sea, en este tipo de juegos normalmente sí es buena. Veamos cómo le va a esto. Altos gráficos, papá, pero nada se compara con el GTA Vice. Comparto. El San Andrés también es muy bueno, pero como el Vice City no hay. Es que las sensaciones de ese juego nunca van a ser repetidas. Fue el primero de una locura. A la rodilla. Ah, no, se agacha y marcha. Está demasiado real, güey. Cuadrado. Son. Buenísimo. Quedo sin balas. A ver, esta mano aguanta un montón. Escopeta. Alguien tiene que venir a salvarle de ley. O no sé. La de atrás. Atrás tenía otra. Esa madre está ciega, güey. Ahí hay una flecha. Está haciendo una flecha explosiva. Sí, una flecha explosiva o incendiaria. ¡Wow! Wow, espectacular, ¿no? Ya está muerto ese man. Wow. Wow.
See, I told you. He should be terrified.
Wow. Bien. Bueno, vamos a ver qué nos dicen. No voy a traducir mucho, la verdad, pero vamos a ir viendo con ustedes qué es lo que va pasando y cómo se va desarrollando el tema de los juegos. E3 2018 Showcase PlayStation.
That was a new look at The Last of Us Part 2. We're here live in Los Angeles at the PlayStation E3 Showcase. We're taking a quick intermission while folks move along to the next part of the experience. We'll have a little bit more to share on that later. And I am joined by my good friend, Ryan Clements.
Hello, Mr. Schumann.
How are you?
I'm good. It's such a pleasure to be here at the PlayStation Showcase. And it's going to be a huge night for Worldwide Studios a little later when the showcase resumes. And what better guest to have for joining us about Worldwide Studios than the chairman of Worldwide Studios, Mr. Sean Layden. Hello, sir.
Yeah, good to be here.
I thought you were just on stage. How did you get up here so fast?
We created this pneumatic tube that I was dropped into and shot right across to the studio here.
Right over here.
Well, it's great to be here. And I think that was a very powerful start for our E3 program for this year.
That's right. There's much more to come, but I do want to zero in on The Last of Us Part 2 here just for a moment. You know, as chairman of Worldwide Studios, you work very closely with Naughty Dog. These guys need no introduction.
Indeed.
And I'm curious, from your perspective, where is their head at when it comes to developing this game?
Where's their head at? I mean, they are everywhere. They're looking at what can do in the next iteration of the Last of Us series, and I think what we saw tonight, I mean, that piece of content was so impactful. I mean, the whole relationship between Ellie and Dina going into the combat sequence really shows that they're pulling out all the stops over at Naughty Dog, and they're going to have a very broad and ranging game that's not going to make you only work at it as a player, but you're going to have to just think as a person what you're coming up against.
I can't wait to see more of that, and that was first gameplay we saw there of The Last of Us Part 2, looking obviously incredible. And speaking of incredible, I mean, Worldwide Studios lately, I mean, it's just been unbelievable. Horizon, you had God of War, which needs no introduction, and Detroit Become Human. I mean, what is the secret, and what are you doing over there at Worldwide Studios? What's going on there?
The rule number one is do no harm, right? In a lot of ways, my job is just to move the boulders out of the road to make sure that creative talent can get where they need to go. You know, provide backup, provide scope, you know, provide generalized, you know, advice about where we can take this as an industry and as a gaming culture. But honestly, we've got 13 studios worldwide. We try to give them as much creative control as possible and just help support them through to their vision. That's kind of what we've been trying to do here for the last dozen years or so with Worldwide Studios. And I think right now, certainly in the PS4 era, you're seeing a lot of that coming into play right now.
That's great to hear that. And, you know, I mean, speaking about making fans happy, I mean, I think there's a question that I've been getting a whole lot, and it has to do with God of War. You know, this is a celebrated game. It's sold extremely well. It has a huge legion of fans. And one of the things I wanted to mention was, you know, I get a lot of tweets about New Game Plus. You know, is this something that you and Santa Monica Studio are evaluating for God of War?
You know, it's crazy. With the advent of social media, we get a lot of real-time feedback from the fans and the community, and we listen to that. And God knows my Twitter feed is filled up with a lot of stuff that we can talk about here or not talk about at all. But it's all important. We take it all seriously. And New Game Plus is something that came through really strong and really hard through that kind of feedback loop. And I'm happy to say today that the teams are working on it, and we should have some more updates on that. We'll put that through the blog, but it's going to happen.
All right.
Someone who miraculously finished God of War with a 2-year-old at home, that makes me very happy. I will somehow find more time.
But okay.
I will find time to keep. He wasn't watching.
Okay, thank God.
I want to confirm that.
Kids, don't try this at home.
Asleep. But yeah, thank you so much, Sean. And it's great to hear that you and the amazing team at Santa Monica Studio are making that happen.
Hey, if we can create functionality and features that allow people to spend more time in the worlds we build, that's by definition a good thing.
Excellent.
Fantastic. So New Game Plus, that is confirmed. That is coming to God of War. Full details on PlayStation blog shortly. We have a lot more to talk about, too.
Yeah, and actually, Sean, I wanted to ask you about that. About a month ago, you did something a little bit out of the ordinary for our team, and you kind of came out and talked about the 4 main games that we would be highlighting tonight's PlayStation Showcase. I was wondering what the thought process was there.
Well, you know, every year we try to let the stories we have to tell design the experience we're going to create. And this year we felt that what we really want to do is take people on a journey deep into the content, deep into the 4 big pillar games that we're working on right now, and get them to see a bit more about the stories we're trying to tell and the way it's going to be expressed and what they get out of it. It's a really wide range of titles there, anything from The Last of Us 2, which you saw right now, through Death Stranding and Spider-Man and Ghost. So this year I wanted people to know that don't come here expecting to have some big flashy new idea come out or some big surprise come out. come here and sit with us and walk with us as we get through to see the background stories and deep inside of the games we're working on.
Wonderful. And we do have a lot more coming from those Worldwide Studios games in the showcase later tonight. Do you have any personal games that you're most excited about?
Well, they're all fabulous, and I think the teams are really crushing it right across the board.
Fair enough.
But one thing I would say is there's one of the games that we're having out today that will be playable in 3 months and available in stores, and that's our favorite web slinger.
Of course.
Spider-Man. So we're going to see a lot of that tonight, and I think the folks at home should be happy with what they're going to get.
Awesome. Thank you, Sean.
Sean, thank you so much for dropping by. Always a pleasure to trade notes with the chairman of Worldwide Studios.
It's great to see you guys. I'll head back to the pneumatic tube station then.
All right, please do.
All right.
And
wear the helmet.
We do have a lot more in store coming up in just a few minutes as the E3 showcase continues. But in the meantime, we also have some other updates for you while we wait during this short intermission. So I say we kick it off with a look at the latest from the world of Call of Duty.
Call of Duty. Vienen nuevos, están mapas antiguos remasterizados para el juego. 4 mapas remasterizados. Una Summit. Este sí lo jugué alguna vez. Slums. Este no, también lo jugué. Qué chistoso, ¿no? Infinite Range. Estos mapas yo los jugué en PlayStation 3, güey.
Immediate access to Back in Black maps in Call of Duty Black Ops 3 only when you pre-order Call of Duty Black Ops 4 from PlayStation Store.
Esto es un chévere.
Welcome back. We are having the PlayStation E3 showcase kicking off in just a few more minutes. We're in a short intermission period here, but we've got some good stuff to talk about. We've got some good friends as well.
Yeah.
Meredith Molinari and Ramon Russell. Welcome.
What's happening?
That's
good to have you guys back.
It's good to be back.
Friendly faces right before the showcase.
Absolutely.
Yeah, excellent.
So I say we keep this moving here. And when it comes to Call of Duty, we know that a bunch of remastered maps from Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 are making their way to Call of Duty Black Ops 4 this October on launch day. But what we just learned here is that those maps, those classic maps, are coming to Black Ops 3 as well for those who pre-order Black Ops 4 on PlayStation Store.
Oh, that's pretty awesome. But what if I don't own Call of Duty Black Ops 3?
Well, that's where it gets a little more interesting, my friend.
Oh.
So tonight, we are actually doing a surprise PlayStation Plus game drop, and that is going to be Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 is coming to PlayStation Plus later tonight.
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes, this is why I love E3, because not only do we get to share awesome news with our audience, but PlayStation Plus subscribers get a little treat.
Get a little
extra tasty treat.
Right, little mid E3 supply drop for you there.
There you go.
You know, we've been sharing a lot of good news. We got to share 5 really cool announcements last week when we did our countdown, kind of ramping up for tonight's big showcase.
That's right. We had the countdown to E3, and that was 5 game reveals and updates over a span of 5 days. A lot of great stuff announced. Let's take a quick look back at the highlights.
Highlights. Tenemos Black Ops 3 en PlayStation Plus totalmente gratis para la PlayStation 4. ¡Wow! PlayStation VR. Tetris Effect. Vamos a ver qué pasa con Tetris. Este juego también va a ser muy bueno. Days Gone. Va a ser muy bueno.
What is this?
What?
I have to figure out what happened.
¿Qué es esto?
Okay, wake up. Focus. Remember.
From the creators of Fee and Flipping Death.
You look like you've seen a ghost.
That's the spirit. Comes a heartfelt story in VR.
But really, who are you?
Interesante. Ahí está Tetris. Con sable láser, güey. Beat Saber. También es que se inventan, güey.
Welcome back. We're just a few minutes away from the E3 PlayStation Showcase. I mean, when I say a few minutes, I mean we're really So let's keep moving here. There was a lot of great stuff here. Oh, and we can see the crowd is seated. The people are about ready to go. This show's about to continue, about to move into the big event.
Yeah, it was great to see the countdown stuff, but I do think that there's like maybe one more thing we can sneak in there before we cut away to the showcase.
Yeah. Yeah, let's squeeze it in. Let's squeeze it in. Okay, so this next franchise boasts a huge loyal community of nearly 6 billion hours. Incredible stat.
Yeah, they play that so much.
A lot.
They do. And we're going to take a first look at the next chapter right now.
Right now. Veamos qué nos trae ahora. Estos juegos se van a ver espectacular en la PlayStation 4 Pro. ¿Cómo se llama este juego?
A lonesome star in a bitter sky. I hear the hungry ghosts calling out in the night. Just a couple victims of this brutal reprise. Am I strong enough to let things just die?
Una cinemática bonita con unos buenos gráficos. Ya lo mataron. No había un revólver más pequeño. Destiny 2, Forsaken, sí, ya estaba. Este ya estaba promocionado en la PlayStation Store.
Yeah, that was a powerful new look at Destiny 2. Forsaken is coming out September 4th on PS4. A lot of great enhancements and content for that one. And
yeah, it looks really good. There's a lot of buzz about that Gambit mode coming up. And guess what? If you're at E3, you can play it at our booth.
Not too bad.
But
not too bad.
There's barely any time because we're about to get to the showcase.
That's right. We are really seconds away when it comes down to it from the rest of PlayStation's E3 showcase. Thank you so much for watching. We've got a lot more in store tonight. But for now,
I think it's almost time.
I think it's almost time. Should we get to it?
I think why keep people waiting? Let's get to it. We have so much more to cover.
Okay. Got a lot more in store. So let's check it out live right now.
De PlayStation 4. Más de lo que... Voy a traer mi control de Play, voy a prender la Play a ver si está Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Kung Fu Panda parece esto, güey. Destiny 2 pirata. Juan David el Papi, Sunshine New dice. Bienvenido Juan David el Papi. Lo mejor espero de Destiny 2. Bueno, para los que recién llegan, hasta que este señor acabe de tocar la flauta, en la tienda de PlayStation tenemos totalmente gratis para los PlayStation Plus el Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Right now, dijo el gringo. No sé si será right now, pero bueno. Eres New Juan David el Papo. $783 suscriptores, gracias. Bueno. ¿Cuánto nos tenés la Play 4 Plus? Sí, tengo, claro que sí. Claro que sí, amigo Alcides. J. David, ¿cómo estás, amigo? Sí tengo, amigo Alcides. Así que se viene Black Ops 3 para el canal, ya que va a estar totalmente gratis de la PlayStation Plus. Ay, hablando de Fortnite, viene una skin gratis para PlayStation Plus también. Bueno, me callo ahorita para dejarles ver qué es lo que viene.
Temple's close.
Invasión mongol, día 9. Esto ya es gameplay. Qué gráficos, ¿no? Tienes que pagar la PlayStation Plus si deseas, si no puedes jugar Fortnite gratis, o sea, hay otros juegos más que no están en PlayStation Plus. Juan David Castañeda, sí vamos a jugar Rainbow, brother, tranquilo, pero ahorita vamos a transmitir toda la presentación de Sony de la E3 2018 para ver qué nos trae de nuevo para PlayStation 4.
Nobu, come.
Ese caballo es una máquina. Nobu, come. Qué gráficos, güey. Parece que estás ahí, güey. ¿Dónde están? Vea, no dijo nada. Está muy asustado. A ver, parece que se viene la acción. Sí.
Enough!
Vos mismo. Wow. Y no se mueve, Viene otro más. Sí. Este ya tiene escudo. Uy. Guiana.
Jin, you're late.
You're impatient. Where's the monk?
The bastards beat me to him. Now they're torturing him at the temple.
Come on.
You think the monk's a hero?
We need him, Masako.
¿Será que se puede manejar a los dos? ¿Será que puedes hacer cooperativo? ¿O será por un juego jugador? No sé. Veamos.
No. Remember Sago Bridge? We strike quietly. And they kill the monk.
No es tu problema, mi querido Alcides, es problema del micrófono que es malo. Tu teléfono no es malo, brother, es problema mío.
Just get that monk.
En amaran la husis manje. Nima ulos. Teanikin pitna okito. Bakolan. Sunio lokto sushi mag. Aeda staff aflopan. Please. Uldathwi. Chamagot unhami. Urthmi cheyaven sagt. Chibogatno.
Bueno, veamos si mejora ir soniendo un poco, chicos.
He called reinforcements. We have to move.
Listo, creo que ahí se me escucha mejor. Cualquier cosa, cuéntame por favor, Alcides. Por favor, denle like y comparte con sus amigos. Estamos en la salida de 3.18, a ver si viene más personas y hacemos mejores cosas, ¿no es cierto? 783 dólares.
If we fight, the Mongols win.
Emanuel Salazar, saludos Emanuel Salazar. Yo tengo el Note 8, mi querido amigo Alcides, el Note 8. Samsung Note 8. Bueno, me callo para seguir viendo un poquito más de esto. Mientras hablan los gringos podemos conversar de cualquier cosa, amigos, y seguimos con las presentaciones de los juegos, que es lo que nos importa.
You are my friend.
Give me the monk.
Claro, ¿por qué se pelea con la amiga? Luciano, la Cante, ¿no sabes cuándo da la conferencia Epic? No creo que vaya a dar conferencia Epic, verás. Eso es lo que yo también me preguntaba. Bueno, chicos, dejen su like, por favor. En eso yo también estaba justo en eso, amigo Lu. En teoría iban a lanzar el Fortnite para Switch, perdón, para Nintendo Switch. Pero no sé qué pasaría con eso. Ya no me mates. Somos amigos, dile. Ghost of Tsushima de Sucker Punch. A mí me gustó mucho ver las gráficas. El tema de la jugabilidad es la que me preocupa, porque como el For Honor es súper difícil, es súper difícil. Por eso muchas personas lo compraron y no lo volvieron a jugar más, porque es un juego muy complicado de jugar. Sí, tal vez sí, Alcides, pero no sé. Me callo para ver qué pasa ahorita. Un platanito con la guitarra. Dreams.
The oldest house.
¿Qué es esto?
Is a shifting place.
No.
There are rules and rituals. You can keep traveling deeper.
Como digo, yo hay juegos que son una obra de arte en la producción, espectaculares en gráficos, pero en la jugabilidad son malos. Y ahí está el secreto. Por eso Fortnite llega a ser lo que es una jugabilidad espectacular, güey. Esta man es como un Jedi así. Con pistola, güey. Ahí está, toma tu Jedi. Y vuela. Esto no me convence. Pero bueno, ahí está. Control. Para el 2019, no hay fecha. Ese juego, la verdad no creo que logre mucho, pero bueno, tal vez me equivoque y ojalá sea así. H1Z1, sí, vamos a hacer. Sí, ya lo tengo descargado y actualizado. Alcide, ¿se me escucha mejor? Cuéntame. Wow, guácale.
Jesus Christ.
Money's in my account.
Always a pleasure.
Attention, all citizens.
Arucas.
Citywide outrage.
And don't make my mistake. If you see one of those things, uniform or not,
Gracias, Alcides.
do not hesitate.
Whatever it takes to save this city.
Surprised you made it this far.
Los juegos de zombies a mí nunca me han gustado, no hay ninguno que me guste.
Survival's your responsibility.
God damn it.
Will you help me?
Of course. It's an impressive display of strength. But we never meant for this to happen.
Qué raro que es.
It's coming. It's coming back.
Resident Evil 2. Resident Evil 2. ¡Ve! Se asustaron de mí.
From Squanch Games and the co-creator of Rick and Morty.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Bathtub Guy, and we're here at E3 to take some looks at this new game I'm going to show you right now. Trover Saves the Universe. Let's give it a look. Oh, whoa, there's some action platforming stuff in this little piece of shit. I'm the Bathtub Guy. I'm always in my bathtub, but, you know, that's not about me right now. It's about this game. Whoa, look at that. That's exciting footage I just saw. Oh, I'm playing it right now. Look at me. I'm a cool cucumber over here playing this cool game. Jesus Christ! Oh my God! Somebody call 711 because that's the emergency dial number for this in this weird part of the galaxy. Because this is a sci-fi based thing. Help! He's got electrocuted.
Trover Saves the Universe. No. No me lo compro. Pero ahí está. Una opción más.
Yo ho, a pirate's life for me.
Oh.
Because we get to be pirates again.
Yep, you always did like this world.
Goofy.
Still, it's a real shame we don't have a bigger ship.
Piratas del Caribe. Ya. Igualitos, veo.
You back in the organization?
Yes. Surprising, isn't it?
Es el pato Donald,
Jack,
el Goofy.
don't you give this creep the time of day.
Sora, stand down. It's the code. Mustn't strike a pirate aboard ship when said pirate offers to confabulate.
I'm looking for a box.
Get them!
Sora!
They have come for us.
Wait!
Oh no!
Stop!
Farewell.
Arendella's safer with me staying up here.
Oh,
Please, go away.
And the unversed collected enough screams and sadness from those children.
Yeah, and the whole time they were trashing our company in the process!
You're following her.
Maybe she's one of the 7 pure lights we need. The new 7 hearts.
Esta transmisión se iba a demorar
Set your
un
heart
poquito más.
free. And at the end, you'll finally realize what destiny has in store for you. In fact, your reward might be right around the corner.
Hey, Axel.
Huh? Hey, liking the look. Cut your hair, too.
Kingdom Hearts de Disney. Para el 2019. Y va a haber una versión ilimitada de la PlayStation. Este juego yo sí no lo jugué, no me llama la atención. Con un paquete all-in-one para que tengas todos los 3 juegos en uno. The Last of Us me dejó loco, el resto hasta ahora no me sorprende nada. Veamos qué pasa.
teaches. The man who delivers. Tears. Chiral allergy. So, you have dooms, like me.
¿Qué es esto?
What's your level?
Ay, se me fue el nombre.
You got the extinction factor, but I think you got me beat.
You can see them, right?
No, but I can sense them.
Wanna come work for me? Must be tough out here on your own.
I can't help you with that. I make
Hideo
deliveries.
Kojima game.
That's all.
Claro que esa cosota atrás, me imagino que la gravedad es diferente, ¿no? Que lleva el muerto en la espalda, güey. Juan David, vos tienes ahorita, tú tienes PlayStation Plus. Juan David del Papu. El J. David. Espera un momento. ¿Cómo va la conferencia? Bueno, te cuento, John Drew, que lo único que me dejó... A ver, primero, yo sé que no te gusta mucho Call of Duty, pero vamos a tener Call of Duty gratis para la PlayStation Plus, el Black Ops 3. Eso fue algo que dijeron ahorita por el lanzamiento del Black Ops 4, con 3 mapas remasterizados del Black Ops 1 y Black Ops 2. Y además tenemos The Last of Us 2, que está espectacular. Súper, o sea, para gente más grande, ¿no? No es un juego de niños, como digo yo. Y ahí te están presentando un montón de juegos que van a salir en el 2019. yo no son de mi gusto, pero obviamente tengo que verlos y además hay que ver el tema en gráficos, está súper interesante y me callo ahorita para escuchar un poco de qué se trata esto.
Sam, what's your status?
Es más, John Brooks, si quieres hacerme un favor, vete ahorita a la PlayStation Store porque el